Most people are avoiding discomfort, and this is why they are stuck. Strength, resilience, success, they do not come from comfort. They come from struggle. If you're someone who is always chasing comfort, you're choosing weakness over growth. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the value of struggle, especially early on in life. That way, when struggle inevitably hits you, it is not devastating. The problem? Society is addicted to comfort. Modern technology, modern life is designed to remove struggle at pretty much every turn. You have instant gratification constantly, and you have easy entertainment in your pocket 24/7. The result of all this easy nerf life basically is we're physically softer, we're mentally weaker, and we're not prepared for adversity when it hits. This all became very apparent to me when I was a cop. I moved through different, I would say, like cultural areas of San Diego County, from the least socioeconomic areas to the most affluent areas. And I will tell you that the people in the very rich neighborhoods have no idea what struggle is. And you could tell this in the types of calls to the sheriff's department that we would get. Real struggle is assaults with deadly weapons, getting your ass beat, or the threat of getting your ass beat, or potentially killed in the lower socioeconomic parts of the county on a daily basis. Those people know what real struggle is. But when these rich people would just call for the dumbest, most petty things, expect the police to come and handle their problems, which most of the time were civil, and we couldn't do anything about it anyway, they'd lose their fucking minds. So, one thing that I took from being a cop and putting into my life as a regular citizen and as a parent is any time that there's an opportunity to make my children struggle at the age of 5 and 3, and well, there's a baby on the way, not gonna make a baby struggle, but my 5 and my 3-year-old, anytime that I can make them struggle in the least bit, just to give them a little bit of adversity so that they can know that they're stronger than whatever's happening to them, I will do. Because the one most pathetic thing I find is adults that don't know how to get through struggle. One voluntary way that people can induce struggle in their life is through gym. Through gym? Or through the gym? In the gym. By training. And I'm not talking about going and half-assing a Pilates class or spinning around on a bike for 30 minutes saying that you went just so you can go to Starbucks afterwards. I'm talking about real training. Stuff that makes you push and suffer underneath the bar or on the track. Something that is pushing you and forcing you every minute to make you want to quit, but you have the resilience to push past it. One way that I do this with my kids, well, my 5-year-old, she's a little soft. So I make sure that when we sign up for a sport, or for instance, we just did swimming lessons. She wasn't super jazzed about swimming lessons in the beginning, but if I let her quit, then she would know that quitting is always an option. That when stuff gets hard or uncomfortable, you can just sit down and not do it anymore. But life isn't like that. At some point, something hard, something difficult will happen, and you cannot quit. If you quit, quit means absolute failure. Quit means death. Quit means you won't be able to support yourself anymore. So it is important at a young age and throughout your life to do things that are hard and push through those things and don't allow yourself to quit. All right, there are mental and emotional benefits of hardship as well. Overcoming difficult things builds confidence. The more you struggle physically, the less mentally shakeable you become. When I was a cop, going through the academy, there's a lot of things that they put you through where they're yelling at you constantly. They're making you do hard physical work while yelling at you. You're training to get into fights and overcome and build those fights. And there are situations where you're gonna come to the brink of just complete collapse, emotionally and mentally. But in these scenarios, they're designed to always, well, not always, like you can lose, but you are able to figure out how to win. And the reason they do this to you is to make you mentally unbreakable. This is to get you in a controlled environment where you are going to experience the things that you really do experience in real life, or you will experience in real life. And they're going to build that confidence in that controlled environment. So when you do ultimately and inevitably get into a real life scenario, you don't break down, you don't quit. And these are all things that can't be bought. You cannot buy this confidence to overcome struggle. You have to go through struggle in order to build that confidence. So it's earned, it's not bought. And this is why I think my experience in these different socioeconomic areas of San Diego County, you see the more resilient people being in the lower socioeconomic class, because they're put through struggle every day, and struggle becomes a norm for them. It's not something that's going to break them. They're resilient. Whereas like the people with a lot of money who can buy their way out of a lot of things and prevent themselves from ever feeling struggle or discomfort, when something real happens, they can't handle it. They completely break. So the emotional benefits and the importance of putting yourself through struggle, whether, I'm not saying like go out and get in fights with people, because that'd be fucking retarded. What I'm saying is push yourself in a controlled environment to where you have to get to the brink of complete breakdown. So when you're out in the real world and something happens, like let's say you have a flat tire, okay, and you have to pull off to the side of the road, and it's not the most safe place to be doing this. Like there isn't just a Starbucks parking lot where you can pull over. You're on the side of the freeway. What are you gonna do? Or your car catches on fire. These are all things that are a little extreme and probability-wise are low, but what if that shit happens? What if it happens? Are you prepared? Are you just gonna sit there and break down because you're soft? I hope not. And that's where the gym comes in. Train hard, train under hard circumstances to where you're about to break, but you push through because you are learning to become resilient and you're building that confidence. Now, I'm about to do a bench press. Obviously, I'm not just gonna do the bar, so should have been prepared for this. Anyway, I'm gonna put some weight on here and we'll get on to that. There's power in earned success. The people who struggle for what they really want, whether it's fitness, business, personal life, those are the people who really succeed. If you are not experiencing struggle in a pursuit of a goal, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. There are people out there who maintain the pathway that other people have struggled to build. These people are not the winners. These people just take advantage and take credit for something that other people have already done. In training and in fitness, this is not possible. You can only build your own path. You can only maintain that path once it's built. This is where I love physical fitness and aesthetics, because once you put in the work, you're the only one that gets credit for how it got there. All right, so this is your sign to embrace struggle. If you already are embracing struggle, good on you. If you're not, if you're a little bit of a soft person, or you've been thinking like, why am I having such a difficult time when hard things happen to me? It's because you need to build up resilience. So get out there and do something difficult. Push yourself to the limits, exceed those limits. And remember, suffering is not the enemy, comfort is. Now, go check out ApogeeSubs.com. That is my company. I've been over this several times. Get yourself an outer limit pre-workout to help you push through those difficult times in the gym. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.